The year is 1857. The American West, a land of vast skies and untamed beauty, holds a dark secret. In a secluded valley known as Mountain Meadows, tragedy strikes. Over 100 men, women, and children, their dreams of California glimmering like distant stars, meet a horrific end. This is the story of the Mountain Meadows Massacre, a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the human heart. Imagine a nation on edge, teetering on the brink of civil war. The year is 1857, and tensions between the United States government and the Mormons in Utah Territory are reaching a boiling point. The Mormons, seeking religious freedom, have carved out a life in the desolate beauty of the West. But their unique beliefs and practices have aroused suspicion and hostility from the federal government, thousands of miles away in Washington, D.C. Rumors abound of Mormon rebellion, fueling a climate of fear and mistrust. The government dispatched an army to assert control, further inflaming the situation. Caught in the middle are ordinary settlers, like the unsuspecting travelers of the Baker Fancher wagon train, making their way west, oblivious to the simmering cauldron of resentment that awaits them. On one side stands Brigham Young, the charismatic leader of the Mormon Church, a man whose influence stretches far beyond the confines of his immediate followers. A man of deep faith and unwavering conviction, he is seen as a prophet by his people, a beacon of divine guidance in a turbulent world. He governs his people with an iron fist, ensuring that his vision of a promised land is realized, no matter the cost. His words carry the weight of Scripture to his followers, who hang on his every pronouncement as if it were the voice of God himself. Among them are men like John D. Lee and Isaac Haight, Mormon militia leaders, driven by a potent mix of religious fervor and frontier paranoia. These men are not just followers. They are enforcers of Young's vision. They believe they are God's chosen people, defending their Zion against enemies both real and imagined. Their sense of divine mission fuels their actions, making them formidable and, at times, ruthless. On the other side, picture the Baker Fancher wagon train, a tapestry of humanity seeking a new life. These pioneers are a diverse group, united by their hope for a brighter future. Families huddle around campfires, sharing stories and dreams. Their laughter and conversations, a stark contrast to the harsh realities of their journey. Children chase fireflies under the vast star-studded sky, their innocence a poignant reminder of the simple joys of life. They are farmers, blacksmiths, shopkeepers, ordinary people driven by the promise of a better future in the golden land of California. Each step they take is filled with hope and determination. Little do they know, their paths will soon intersect with destiny, forever entwining their fates with the annals of history. The collision of these two worlds will leave an indelible mark on the American frontier. The seeds of the Mountain Meadows Massacre were sown in a toxic brew of religious fervor, paranoia, and a thirst for revenge. The Mormons, having faced persecution for their beliefs, harbored a deep-seated mistrust of outsiders. They believed they were God's chosen people, entrusted with establishing his kingdom in the West. Adding fuel to the fire were rumors of the Baker Fancher Party desecrating graves and poisoning wells. While these accusations were baseless, they played upon existing prejudices, painting the travelers as enemies of God and his chosen people. The stage was set for a confrontation, a tragedy waiting to unfold. Section 5. The Baker Fancher Party. Travelers. Unaware. The Baker Fancher Party, blissfully unaware of the danger that lay ahead, journeyed westward towards the setting sun. Their wagons, laden with possessions and hopes, rolled across the desolate plains. The travelers, a diverse group hailing from Arkansas, were bound by a shared dream, a new life in the land of gold and opportunity. They were families, mothers nurturing infants, fathers tending to livestock, children playing games amidst the dust and the din of the wagon train. They were dreamers, their eyes fixed on the horizon, unaware that their journey would soon take them through a valley of darkness. Section 6. Ambush at Mountain Meadows. Terror in Paradise. Imagine a serene valley nestled amidst the rugged beauty of the Utah Territory. Lush meadows, fed by a crystal-clear stream, offer a welcome respite for weary travelers. This is Mountain Meadows, a place of idyllic beauty. But on that fateful day in September 1857, the tranquility shatters, replaced by the deafening roar of gunfire. The Baker Fancher party, seeking rest and replenishing their supplies, is caught in a deadly ambush. Hidden in the surrounding hills, Mormon militiamen, their faces concealed with war paint, rain down a hail of bullets. Terror grips the travelers as their dreams turn to nightmares. Section 7. 5 Days of Horror. A Massacre Unfolds. For 5 agonizing days, the Baker Fancher party huddles under the relentless desert sun, their makeshift defenses crumbling under the constant barrage. Water and food run low. Fear and despair grip the hearts of the travelers. Women clutch their children close, their whispers of comfort drowned out by the chilling crackle of gunfire. Outside, the Mormon militia, fueled by a toxic mix of religious zealotry and bloodlust, tightens its grip. Inside, hope dwindles with each passing hour, the dream of California fading into a distant memory. Section 8. Betrayal and Slaughter. The White Flag of Deceit. On the 5th day, a glimmer of hope emerges from the ashes of despair. The weary travelers, their spirits nearly broken, see a sign that promises an end to their suffering. A white flag, a symbol of truce, flutters in the breeze. It is a universal sign of peace, a promise of safety and negotiation. John D. Lee, a Mormon leader, approaches the besieged wagon train, offering safe passage to Cedar City in exchange for their weapons. His demeanor is calm, his words reassuring, as he convinces the travelers that their ordeal is nearly over. Desperate for survival, the travelers agree, placing their trust in the hands of their tormentors. They hand over their weapons, believing that they are securing their lives and the lives of their loved ones. But the promise of safety proves to be a cruel lie. The white flag, once a beacon of hope, becomes a symbol of treachery. As the unarmed men and boys walk alongside the wagons, a prearranged signal shatters the fragile peace. The air, once filled with the sounds of hope, now echoes with the cries of betrayal. The militia, aided by Paiute Indians, turns on the defenseless travelers, unleashing a torrent of violence. The scene descends into chaos as the attackers show no mercy. Men, women, and children are brutally slaughtered, their bodies left to rot under the unforgiving desert sun. The white flag, once a symbol of peace, now stands as a stark reminder of the depths of human deceit and cruelty. Section 9. Justice Delayed. The Long Road to Accountability. Years pass. The Mountain Meadows Massacre, shrouded in secrecy and silenced by fear, becomes a whispered legend. But the ghosts of the victims refuse to be silenced. The truth, like a stubborn ember, refuses to be extinguished. Finally, after 2 decades of denial and cover-ups, John D. Lee, the architect of the massacre, is brought to justice. In 1877, 20 years after the massacre, Lee is convicted of murder and sentenced to death. He is executed by firing squad at Mountain Meadows, the very site of his heinous crime. While Lee's execution represents a small measure of justice, it does little to heal the wounds of the past. Section 10. Legacy of a Massacre. Remembering Mountain Meadows. The Mountain Meadows Massacre stands as a dark stain on American history, a tragic event that unfolded in 1857 when a group of emigrants traveling through Utah were brutally attacked. This massacre is a chilling reminder of the dangers of religious extremism, where fervent beliefs can lead to unimaginable violence and suffering. It also highlights the perils of unchecked power and the corrosive nature of fear and prejudice. Today, a memorial at Mountain Meadows stands as a solemn reminder of the innocent lives lost on that tragic day, serving as a place for reflection and remembrance. The site, once a place of unimaginable horror, has been transformed over the years. It is now a place of quiet reflection, where visitors can pay their respects and contemplate the lessons of history. This transformation is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of truth and reconciliation. The massacre serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the importance of confronting the darkness in our past. By acknowledging and understanding our history, we can learn valuable lessons that help prevent such atrocities from happening again. Educational efforts and memorials play a crucial role in this process, ensuring that the memories of those who suffered are not forgotten. Only by acknowledging our history can we hope to learn from it and build a more peaceful future for generations to come.